Have you been sewing along before and found yourself not seeing, it kind of sounds a little growly, a little hiccupy, and then when you pull it out, the stitches on the back look like this? That is what I call like a bird's nest. That means that your thread is not in the top tension. Usually people go digging in their bobbin because they see it on the back side. Bobbin's probably fine. What the problem is that we just need to re-thread from the top of the machine and make sure that the thread is seated in the tension area. Sometimes what I'll do is hold on to the thread back here, and then when I lay this down, it makes it nice and tight in there. Another way to test is when you lower down the presser foot, it should be nice and tight once you do that. So and then also make sure that you've threaded the machine with the presser foot in the up position, and then those tension discs are open while you're threading them. But that is a common thing. It's just an operator error issue in the upper threading. But once you re-thread, and also usually I'm a little bit upset, so I do it with a little force next time, and that always sinks it in, and away you go. Now that stitch will be perfect. If you're using two different colors of thread, it's easier to know which one is a problem. But sometimes when you use two different weights of thread will pull to the back side or pull to the top side. That's when you adjust your tension. This one here, where the problem was, don't try to dial the tension. It's not going to change anything. But if you do have it where your threads are a little bit pulled to the top, your bobbin's pulled up, well, that means we just need to reduce the tension on the top. Go to a smaller number. Now, usually I like to make sure that I do at least a full number, usually a number and a half, to see any changes. Now, it probably will make it better, so if you need to, keep going. But I watch so many people, now red line, it means it's in the middle, and they'll just go ahead and go, eek. Well, that's not going to really change much. You're not going to see enough difference. Also, too, if you see any of the top thread on, let's see here, which way am I going? If I need to tighten it, that means that the top thread has been pulled to the back side and you want to even it out. Tighten it up top. It's kind of like a tug-of-war team. It just depends on who's actually pulled to the top or pulled to the bottom. Hey, if you don't know which way to go, turn about 1.5 numbers worth, and if it makes it worse, go the other way.